of lateral deformation, for example, may involve lateral expansion in density and administrative penalty. The last one is cultural and social context. In UK, discrimination law in the UK are shaped by the country's cultural and social context, which include different and multicultural social. Their law reflects to need to protect the right and promote the equality of individuals with various characteristics. In Vietnam discrimination law are influenced by its own cultural and social content. They may focus on specific issues relevant to Vietnam's social and labor market. The equality of the 2010 the core provision. Number one is the protected characteristics. Section 4. The area of discrimination protection provided which are described as protected characteristics. They are a disability, gender reassignment, marriage, and civil partnership, pregnancy and maternity, race, religion, and belief, sex and sexual orientation. Prohibited conduct. This is behavior which is unlawful under the direct and indirect discrimination, harassment, and discrimination. Direct Section 13. Section 13 states that aversion discrimination against another is because of protected characteristic. A should be less favorably than A treat or would treat others. It occurs where A should be less favorably because of B protected characteristic than he would treat others without that characteristic. The definition includes discrimination by association or perception, belief about this logic mirror previous equality legislation, although before the act, associative discrimination would not be one in case involving a disability, gender assignment, or sexual discrimination. Combined discrimination section 14. This is mentioned in the but not yet law. The call if because of a combination of two development protect characteristics, a should be less favored than a treat or would treat a person who doesn't share either of those characteristics. Indirect discrimination, as defined in section 19, occur when someone applies a provision greater than and or practice BCP that is discriminatory concerning a given protect characteristic of other version. In simple terms, it means that B is put disadvantage compared to others who do not share the same protected characteristics due to the application of the BCP. Comparators liability in the on case of direct or indirect discrimination is determined by comparing the defendant treatment. Determined by comparing the defendant treatment of the claimant with that of an actual and hypothetical person who doesn't share their protected characteristics. the fact that I who have only discrimination against the understand protected characteristic that it is indifferent or to determining liability and occupational requirement. Discrimination may be legal if the defendant can show that the nature of the job may be essential to restrict employee to people of the certain characteristics.
Other prohibited conduct, prohibited conduct under the Party Act. First, harassment. There are three ways oriented behavior relating to the claimant gender with the intention or effect of violating their dignity or creating an intimidating, hostile, degrading, humiliating, or offensive environment, unwanted behavior of a sexual nature that has the same intention or effects as mentioned in the first point. Less favorable treatment or harassment beyond sexual orientation on
Lấy micro đọc cho lớn. Chưa xài được.
However, controversial reason that employer liable for harassment by first party anyone other than employee such as a customer or supplier were later by the Environment and Regulatory Reform Act 2013. The protect anyone who has accessed their right under someone supporting them from unfavorable treatment by their employer. They don't need to file a comparator to determine liability, but the victim must have suffered some treatment. The last is vicarious liability. An employer may be vicariously liable for the toll of their employee working under a contract of a service or again with the authority of the principal. It's in no difference that the employer or principal did not know about the discriminatory behavior. Although the employer will not be liable if they took on reasonable steps to prevent it. It's such circumstances claimant may sue the offending claimant directly. Potential claimant and defend the Equality Act 2010 is a protection to a wide range of individuals, including not only traditional employees but also various categories of worker and job seekers. Is there not a cover volunteer The Act for employer accountable for discriminatory practice and employee who engage in such practice can also be held personally liable as demand the operation of the Equality Act 2010. This chapter is law protected characteristic, illustrating how the Equality Act is applied in practice using case law and example. The definition of prohibited behavior and relations from earlier discussion assume to apply to act protected characteristic unless started other one. Discrimination were legal in English law until the Employment Equality Regulation 2006 with implemented the Equal Treatment Amendment Directive and came to effect on October 1, 2006. The EA 2010 aligned with the regulation called Principle of Border Protection is in compassion individual upon while the regulation only covers those up to 65 years old. The definition of the protected characteristic of a as defined as a protected characteristic covering a specific group that may include people of the same age or when share a group indicate and share protected characteristics such as 18 years old and 80 years old being different group while over 60 incapacitated below age 60 and above. In a discrimination case, the comparator is someone from a different age group who receive preferential treatment based on age. Number two is prohibited behavior, direct discrimination and indirect discrimination. Number three, occupational qualification schedule. This may be a good defensive to an employer if they can prove that it is approved to appoint someone in a particular age group. Number four is retirement age, the employment equality age regulation prevented retirement at 65 men or 60 women starting that with were before retirement age. People wishing to continue working after that could request their employer for an extension. In 2010, a government review recommended abolition of the DRA for both men and women. aligning with plan to increase the state retirement pension age to lead to process of the employment equality legislation 2007 eliminated the DRA starting in of 2010 and the EA 2010 were amended accordingly. Why they no longer default retirement age, employer can still impose retirement if it's a proportional aiming of achieving
Không. Uống nước không? Drink water.
Number 5.
Uống nước thì chẳng đâu.
Number 5, harassment and victimization. Employee with the protected characteristic of a now enjoy protection against harassment and victimization. Disability. The Disability Discrimination Act with the the right to equal treatment of people with disability prior to 2010 protection has been clarified and increased by the EA 2010. Number 1, the protected characteristic of the disability. This defined by Section 6 of EA 2010 which states one a person he has a disability if he has physical or mental impairment and B the impairment has a substantial and long-term adverse effects on P ability to carry out normal day-to-day activity. This rather superficial definition and clarified by Schedule 1 to the EA 2010 and a rather related division. However, the EA does not require that the impairment of specific such as hearing, mobility, or eyesight, which should make it easier for claimants to prove that their disability is covered by the Act. Number 2, Miss Ethan.
So what is impairment? Which are issued by the Department for Work and Pension indicate that the work physical or mental impairment should be given their usual meaning. Litigation is also relevant to define this. Therefore, to give right to liability, the impairment must be medically recognized and related. For example, to mobility, manual dexterity, eyesight, hearing, memory, concentration, or comprehensive progressive conditions are also included. Server movement such as birthmark, gene deficiency, maybe your deficiency. This ruling will apply in because staff budget from 2015 ways will have that landmark has performed harassment arise from his mobility condition. Certain conditions such as addiction to alcohol, nicotine, or other similar substances are not covered, although it is possible to claim if such a condition triggers gradual impairment. Um, the impairment impact must be substantial. Sanitation hindering a person's ability to perform everyday tasks compared to do without the impairment. For instance, someone with could claim the impact was substantial if it took them much longer to claim their knitting press and encounter afterwards. With children is also a particular consideration. So how long is long term? Schedule 1 paragraph 9 say that the disability should have lasted or be expected to last for at least 12 months.
With number 4, prohibits conduct or regress discrimination. The LA 2010 Code provisions concerning regress discrimination 13 which include
Discrimination.
by vocation and by association are basically similar in scope to those in the DDAs and give rise to the ability if their effects intuitive to disabled person less favorable at least than someone who is able-bodied. A new development under the LA 2010 is the inclusion of discrimination by association. This occurs where an able-bodied person claims that they have suffered discrimination because of their connection to someone with disability. Under S 13, it is not unlawful to treat a disabled person more favorably than able-bodied colleges. With the occupational requirements exception, Schedule 9. This is provided. This is not robotinate means of achieving digital arms abortion is cheapest and for ability it puts at the disadvantage. With interest discrimination, the LA 2010 S19 attends to cover people with disability, and it's of course if ensures able provision right-handed and party. PCB applies to everyone, particularly disadvantaged people who share the disabled person disability coverage to others who do not or roving that the discriminatory behavior is the proportionate of achieves a legitimate and is a good defense. Third, prescribing rigorous physical fitness criteria for firefighters may be justifiable. With 5 comparator to determine whether limits have been unfairly tested. A comparison cycle must be carried out to decide
whether another person without legitimate involvement but with the same ability or skill could have been treated in the same way. The duty to make reasonable adjustment actually the rewise the employee to ensure that a person with a disability is not good as a substantial disadvantage comparing with able bodies employees and for news to make reasonable adjustment and more amounts to discrimination as 21. Reasonableness for changes depend on the consumption employer capacity is design natural or remises cost health and safety controls and DWBS course of practice with one case require no reasonable accommodation. And in some cases, there may be no reasonable way to accommodation and employees with about disabilities and health. This is a recent change. Previously, employers could legally advise about health or disability before or during a job interview, but could not discrimination based on the answer. The new provision aims to enhance recruitment transparency and eliminate health or ability information as a deterrent to employers. Under SCT, employer typically can ask job applicants about their health or disability until after a job offer is made. Should question can only be made to find out whether the applicants would be able to participate in an assignment to test their suitability for the job. B, to make a resignation agreement to enable the disabled person to take part in the recruitment process. And with gender reassignment, the rotating characteristics of gender reassignment S7 include both males and to females and female to males transsexual, and it continues from the time they decided that they wish to change gender and life as a member of the opposite sex, whether or not they are undergoing or have undergone medical treatment. There is no obligation to tell an employer of the status, but it may be appropriate to ensure that arrangements are made to impose unfavorable treatment. It has include three parts. Number one is prohibit behaviors. Gender individual are not protected against direct and indirect discrimination under S13, 16 and S13 as well as harassment and victimization. Discrimination is defined as treating someone absent from work less favorably due to gender assignment treatment. Transsexual also now in childhood persons again has harassment and victimization. What is a person no requirement defense. The optional requirement defense in the U.S. Ability Act 2010 allows employer to justify less favorable treatment for non-consensual employees as a proportion and justify means of achieving a legitimate and the Gender Recognized Act 2004. The Gender Recognized Act 2004 2004 is a U.S. law that provides a legal framework for sexual individuals to obtain recognition of their gender identified. Here are the tables related to the GRAs as mentioned in your statement. It is gender recognition, certificate, new birth, certificate, you in employment and limits on revise. And with marriage and civil partnership, we have the protected characteristics. With this, any person who is currently married or equally eligible. With partnership has this protected character as a and is intended not to be treated unfavorably because of its the married same-sex couple as 2014 attended prior to civil marriage to LGBT couples, which prohibit behaviors. Indirect discrimination is prohibited, but protected characteristics like marital status can be limited for basic rights, discrimination, victimization, and harassment. Both civil partners or same-sex marriage members may face harassment, and with, of course, with a compensation qualification defense, the U.S. Quality Act 2010 allows employers to justify less favorable treatment for non-married or civilly separated individuals if they can prove it's an accommodation qualification for a job rules. However, this defense some with change condition lose a combination qualification proportionally and legal teammates and now we have two questions member last.
Nãy giờ thấy em bùng nổ đó.
Number one is how long is long term?
Hoàn thành.
Hoàn thành. Wow, amazing. So good. And with number two is where the cable relate to the GRA 2004 as mentioned in your statement. Mời bạn Thư. Bạn Thư.
I think 4 key points. Number one, gender recognition certificate. New birth certificate used in employment and limit on request.
Wow. Can give
Wow.
Wow.
So now you can resume your presentation. Three man idea of your presentation. 3 key points.
Ready, so
Em hãy trình bày viết lên bảng ba cái vấn đề quan trọng của cái bài present mình là gì?
Cái bút đâu?
Viết này cũng nhiều lắm nè. Mới nó đậm.
Teacher, we done.
Rồi cho nhóm một tràng vỗ tay đi.
Goodbye.
So why we talk about discrimination? Nhóm hãy trả lời xem.
Yeah.
Why we talk about discrimination in the workplace?
I think it will protect benefits of employers.
Take the benefit.
Of employers. It will rotate cases disabilities, and some people who have disadvantage. Yeah.
Thank you. Ok. Giờ thầy sẽ resume lại cái vấn đề ngày hôm nay nhé. Mình tính
Máy tính kìa. Chơi nó cho thì
yeah.
Đà Lạt trong điện thoại rồi.
Okay. We focus on the right at work. Okay. Vậy thì tại sao chúng ta lại focus vào cái work? Thì cái này nó đang nằm ở trong cái labor law. Okay. So the problem is when we work for the company, we need to hire the employees, we need to hire workers, okay? And we need to pay attention. Whenever we meet a male or female workers, whether they have some disability or some other problem of aging, see? And then some other problem where they marriage and some have them civil partnership. So why we need to focus on those matter? Why we need to focus on this problem? Why we need to focus on that?
When you are
Capacity? Change. Program, interest. Okay. So the first reason why we need to pay to those attention because we need to maximize our worker performance. Okay. At the beginning, you remember the first section. Think about you are directors and what you could do for your employee to maximize their work performance. You need to take care of them, you need to give them insurance, increase the salary, and so on. Okay? So here at we manage the things we try to maximize their performance. You need to take care of them. This is our job. Okay? So when I stay here, I need to take care of you. I need to make sure that every one of you understand the lesson, okay? And then at the end, university want you to have a good job in the market. Take care. So in the workplace, why we care to those matter? Because we need to take care of them. Because everyone don't have the equal chances for the job, okay? Maybe maybe for the gender problems, some works, the male workers can work better because they consider some manual works need more strength, more force, okay? And some works is the female maybe better because they concern to some works, refinement, in detail, accounting. So you can see that in the sector of accounting, many female accountant, okay? And for some work like builders or in manufacturers, more male workers can work in the company, okay? So the second is about the age. So now we are young, we can work better when we were 18 years old until 30. But what happened if we are more than 40 and 50, 60? Yeah. When we reach some certain ages like 50, our life is more difficult, okay? Some other problem is about the gender reassignment, marriage and civil partnership. Because in company maybe some worker they getting marriage, so they have husband, they busy to hang out, they busy to take care of their child. So some manufacturer they have some company to take care of the children. They have the kindergarten to keep children at the workplace, so the parent can ensure the chances and capacity to work in a company, okay? Rồi các em đã hiểu cái chủ đề thuyết trình của nhóm này chưa?
Dạ rồi.
Cái chủ đề rất là quan trọng, đúng không? Tức là gì? Why at work? Tức là tại công ty, tại công xưởng mình có cái quyền gì, đúng không? Như vậy lý do đầu tiên tại sao ta phải nhìn thấy cái vấn đề này, là vì chúng ta muốn take care mọi người trong công ty mới có cùng một cái gì, cơ hội và luật đảm bảo những điều này, đúng không ạ? Đó là những cái quy định để đảm bảo sự công bằng ha, đảm bảo về cái độ tuổi ha, đảm bảo về những người mà có cái khả năng kém hơn, đúng không? Đảm bảo cái việc mà chúng ta đối xử với những cái giới tính như thế nào, đúng không ạ? Và cuối cùng là trong cái hôn nhân, chế độ hôn nhân, gia đình này kia. Đó, tức là chúng ta take care of everything ha. Và cái điều này là quy định bởi luật. Như lúc đầu tiên thảo luận thì chúng ta dựa trên cái gọi là good faith, good moral, from our heart we want to take care of other people, but now that's returned to be an obligation, legal obligation, okay? Như vậy thì cái quy định là nếu mà liên quan đến đạo đức, đúng không ạ, thì chúng ta thích thì chúng ta take care thôi, đúng không? Những cái em muốn quan tâm tới ai thì đó là xuất phát từ bản thân em thôi, đúng không? Em không quan tâm gia đình em, bạn bè em thì đâu ai nói gì đâu, đúng không? Người ta lâu lâu người ta chửi nó thì người đó hơi vô tâm hết, đúng không ạ? Nhưng mà ở đây trong công ty thì họ quy định đây là một cái gì? Nghĩa vụ, legal responsibility, một cái nghĩa vụ pháp lý, đúng không ạ? Và được quy định bởi gì? Bởi luật. And in Vietnam it's determined in a labor law, okay? The company need to take care of the workers and take care of those matters. So I think this one is can achieve double interest. Double interest. The first one is the company itself, company. So when you take care of the worker will work for you, all of their heart and their effort. So at that moment you have the money. Okay, you have the money because you take good care of them. Okay. The second one is in terms of the workers, they also have the interest because they receive the benefit from the company. So that's what we call a double interest. Okay. So for your group, we also need to look at Singapore and Vietnam. So for the next presentation, or your group can add more about the aspect of Singapore, Vietnam into this presentation. So we can compare to the Singapore system in Vietnam because our lesson we mainly focus on Singapore system and also Vietnam. Okay. So for the next presentation, Besides, we have the English law, we will have the Singapore aspect and Vietnamese aspect. Okay. Rồi, chúng ta nghỉ giải lao một chút đi nhé.
Nói ba đồng ý là tưởng là 5 giờ hả? Tại tưởng đi về cái này. Tại Hồng Anh tưởng đi về.
Sớm thế.